Alright, so this is what I got so far. I'm doing a... Get the fuck out of my way. I'm following a guide on how to do this to get a bit bigger raft. Because the best I could do was 3x3, and it's just not big enough if I want things landing on it or anything like that. So I'm going to try to do it right the first time. Shocker. Get the fuck out of the way, all of you. What am I doing? Oh yeah, food. Because this is going to take me so long, I am cooking a whole bunch of meat, which I will put in a preserving bin or a food trough or something. Something to increase the shelf life. So it's already increased because it's cooked, and then it'll be 4 times that because it's in preserving bin or whatever. I need more materials too. This fucking tail gets annoying. I should just move them, right? Right? Right. Structures. Okay, ceiling I'll need. I might need some window frames. Take these for now. Okay. So structures, saddles, trophies. This is Majo berries for taming. Potent potables. It's my narcotics and stimulants. It's a fucking Jeopardy joke. Thatch. So I'm probably going to use up all the thatch. Fiber! Wood. I'm going to use a lot of wood. Flint, stone, hide. Well, I might need some hide. We'll see. I should be good. Redo the meat. Eventually I'll have a cooking fire on my fucking boat, and then I don't have to do anything crazy. I can just cook more meat on the run. Alright. So this is going to be a longer video. Just warning you now. You might get bored. You also might hear the tutorial. I don't know.
Corner like this, and so this is the technique I used. From here, grab yourself another one of these wooden pillars, and do another one down until it touches the ground, and that's the one we're going to be building off of. So let's get rid of everything but that. Perfect. So you should have something that looks like that right now, and that way if we were to snap a foundation, it would be just in line with the edge of the boat with these cool looking pontoons sticking out the side. That's going to be part of the design.
Okay.
Now, before we can get there, we want to make sure that when we cover this with a foundation, we can still access it. So we're going to use a trick for lowering pillars.
So all of that was to just get this pillar here.
We are going to be using stone. You should have something that looks like that right now. And that way, if we were to snap a foundation, it would be just in line with the edge of the boat with these cool looking pontoons sticking out the side. That's going to be part of the design. Now, before we can get there, we want to make sure that when we cover this with a foundation, we can still access it. So we're going to use a trick for lowering pillars. So take that one out.
Okay, so what he wants to do is to lower the pillars in this direction, which makes more sense to me. So if I put this here, it's slightly lower? Yes. Slightly lower. So that's 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 or 7. What's really annoying is, so I'm on the boat, right? I can drive it, you know, but I can't, like, drink off the boat. I've tried.
Come back and place this one, and you can see every time you do this, you're getting a
I'm pretty sure you can
lower
hear the
snap
tutorial.
point. And I have to remember exactly how many it's going to take as this blizzard hits. I think that should do it. So let's go ahead and try. Yeah, I think this is going to be just about perfect. So let's put in a couple foundations, and oh, it won't let me quite yet. So let's do ceilings, and then the foundations should snap underneath, and a blizzard blowing in. Okay,
I missed
so
something.
let's make sure I can access this. Come back and place this one, and you can see every time you do this, you're getting a slightly lower snap point.
I might have to do one more.
And I have to remember exactly how many it's going to take as this blizzard hits. I think that should do it. So let's go ahead and try. Yeah, I think this is going to be just about perfect. So let's put in a couple foundations, and oh, it won't let me quite yet. So let's do ceilings, and then the foundations should snap underneath, and a blizzard blowing in. Okay, so let's make sure I can access this. Yep, I can. So we're at the perfect height. So this is the height you're going to be building our stone foundations off of. Let me get rid of all the wood and all the thatch stuff, and I'll grab some of these permanent materials. Alright guys, so welcome back. What you're going to want to do next is come in and build stone foundations
awesome.
as far
so you can extend it.
And when you get to the edge, you are going to have to do...
But you can still access the raft. See, before, if I ended up with the platforms kind of like above this, I couldn't touch the pillar, the rudder, I should say. Okay, so... Alright, so before I did like a 3x3 which covered up the pontoons, but it was too fucking wide. It was really hard. I actually got it stuck trying to get through there because I built it way over there. Now I'm being a little bit smarter about it. Let's try this shit. Yeah, see, if it's inside the pontoons, the game doesn't give a shit. And you can just, you know, ignore clipping and shit like that. Alright. So now comes the hard part. So what I want to do is I want to do that, and then apparently build a ceiling, a foundation underneath it. Ho! And then get rid of the ceiling. Beauty! Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to put a parking spot on the back for the... oh, right. I'm going to ceiling. So, ceiling. Beautiful. So I can still... That looks weird. Still drive it. And... yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. And... We'll see you in a sec.